welcome to 5 Minutes of Awesomism, where Peyton and I share people, places, and things that we think are really helping turn negativity into awesomism. The world is so full of negativity, we just want to create more awesome. So, why is Peyton wearing his sunglasses? As always, because we want to thank our national sponsor, the OHOS sunglasses. It's at the ohos.com sunglasses, and they are if you use Awesomism, you get 20% off your order. So thank you. Okay, and then also thank you, Brandon Hadi, for letting us use your work. Okay, so today we have someone that we have worked with for quite a while. We've known Martin for a long time. We talk to him a lot. He's very involved. Martin is an autistic adult, an actual autistic. And Martin is a speaker, a author, you name it, he is it. So we are so excited to have Martin today, and we're going to let Martin introduce himself, talk about what he does, and how you who are listening to this can help Martin and support Martin. So go ahead, Martin.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. For those who don't know me, I am Martin. And as Lynn stated, I am a book author, a music producer, singer. I am an award-winning advocate. I do public speaking. And I'm also going to be graduating this year with my child and adolescent degree to help others that struggle in school like I did, because I really wanted to give back what I received as a child and be there for others when they need it the most.
That's awesome. That right there is extremely important. So, and Martin loves music. And so we have seen some of his stuff when he puts it out. If you're not following Martin on social media, please do. We'll put the link into all of this, and we'll also on our social media we'll attach Martin to it. But I also wanted to say that, which Martin didn't say, is that Martin is available for speaking. He is more than qualified to come and speak at any conference you have, online, in person, whatever. So please feel free to reach out to him. I'm a big believer, and we need more autistic adults sharing their story than we need even parents like me or others sharing our children's story, because I think when the autistic adults share their story, they come at it from such a personal viewpoint because they live it 24/7, 365. And now that we have so many of you in this age group, I think we have to start deferring to more of you to be talking about yourself and what you live with.
Definitely. And the reason why I'm doing this also is because for the autistic community, our voices deserve to be heard instead of shut down. And so I do this because I want to help other autistics like me be comfortable sharing their story, even if they think like people don't want to hear it. They do. And I feel like the more autistic people share their story, the more people are going to understand, and the closer we will get to acceptance over awareness.
I completely agree. And I also think the biggest thing that is so important, like we've had you on, we've had Lindsay on, we've had Andrew on, we've had Lauren on, we've had Chris on, we've had so many different autistic adults. And anyone that watches all the podcasts or listens can see you're all very different. You all have very different walks of life. You all have very different scenarios and life experiences. And I think that alone will help stop this nonsense of all autistics are, mono. They're just one type of person. You guys are all so different. You're all so amazing in your own way. And I think the more that we put your voices out there, the more people will go, wow, it really is a spectrum.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm going to be honest, all the advocacy work that I do has been tiring, but it's worth it. It really is worth it. And I'll share this real quickly. When I spoke in Columbus, Ohio, or actually, sorry, UC Berkeley, it was one of my first speaking engagements. And An autistic came up to me after and said, your story really inspired me, and now I feel comfortable sharing my diagnosis with teachers and peers so I can get the support that I need.
That's so odd. See, okay, just that alone, you've done so much since it, but just that alone, you changed one person's life.
Yep.
You know, and you don't know where that person may have ended up if they hadn't
Right.
come to that. So that's why we do this 5 minutes of awesomism, because our attitude is a lot of people don't want to sit and listen to a whole hour, but they'll listen to 5 minutes. So if they are
Hmm.
willing to give 20 minutes of their time, they can listen to four different podcasts and get four complete different amazing stories, and it'll really inspire other people. That's why we call it the 5 minutes of awesomism, because it really is
Hmm.
5 minutes of helping other people. I love that story, Martin. That's the kind of story
Yeah,
that needs to be shared more.
Yeah, nice.
definitely. And then I've got some exciting things coming up. I mean, I have a hip hop song that I'm coming up with. I might be starting it this weekend with the music studio. It's about my hidden struggles with mental health. And so basically, I'm putting my mental health on blast in hopes that when others hear my song, it inspires others to be more comfortable sharing about their struggles so they can know that, hey, we're not alone in this fight, and really help others to start sharing because we like our struggles don't deserve to be silenced. It deserves to be heard and supported when we need it the most. And so, is it easy for me? It was not easy for me to write it, but I'm glad I did. And now I'm ready to get this thing going.
Martin, that's awesome. I love that. I really love that. No, seriously, that because hip hop is such an everyday, so many people listen to hip hop, they love hip hop. You would never equate your struggle with a hip hop
Hmm.
song. And I think that is a game changer. I think that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Way to go. I
Yeah.
love
It took
that.
it took a little time. It took time because it's like, there's always that self-doubt, but it's like, what? That self-doubt is only one roadblock from really, really sharing my experience. Because I mean, as we see, the autism rate is on the rise, and as more autistics are being found, you know, the like this is the future. And now I feel like I need to put my story out there in the form of music to really help others.
I love this. We will support you in any way we humanly can. We will promote it. We will put it on our app. We will blast it. We will do it everywhere. You just, as soon as you get it, you let us know and we'll do. Seriously, I have to tell you, a lot of people have come to me with different ideas. It's one of my very favorite. I think this is one of the
Hmm.
best. I mean, like, I'm trying not to get emotional. I think that is so
Hmm.
good, Martin. I really do.
Hmm.
Because you're gonna you're gonna reach an audience that other people are not reaching.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, Martin, for coming on. And again, we really love the fact that you're doing this music. And hey, do you have any speaking engagements coming up? Share with us some speaking engagements.
Um, the only one that I have right now, it's a pretty short one. It's on April 21st at San Jose City Hall. Um, the mayor,
No, no, that's
wait, I'm trying to
not a
remember.
short
No, wait.
speaking. You're getting an award,
No,
Mark.
I know. I'm just thought because they wanted me to speak. So anytime I think of that, I always think of it like this speaking engagement. Oh my gosh, was there a speaking engagement? Um,
Look at him being all humble. He's getting
well,
an
no, I'm not.
award.
I'm not. I wish I knew of the speaking engagement. Oh my goodness, my brain has 99 tabs open right now, and I'm just like trying
I
to
get it.
yeah.
It's okay. We'll just share it when you get your next one. But look at you being all humble. You're getting an award on April 21st. You're not just speaking.
Well, I mean, like, I know, and it's, it's, I, was completely unexpected because the mayor's assistant reached out and was like, hey, April is Autism Month. We'd like to invite you out to our autism flag raising ceremony on the 7th. So I'm going to be posting about that. And then on April 21st, the mayor wanted to recognize you for all your advocacy work for the community. And I was like, oh, okay. So wow, yeah, I'm I don't know how the mayor knew about me, but it's crazy to think about. I mean, I step out of my comfort zone because I want others to like have their voices heard. I mean, I know there's that thing where like I put myself last, which I do a lot, but to me, yeah, it's great, but I'm going to be doing everything that I can to really help our voices be heard because awareness is not enough anymore. We got to switch to acceptance.
I completely agree. And I know how he heard about you. I already told you this. He heard about you because you're always out there every single day. You're not sitting in your house talking about what you're going to do. You get out there and do it. That's how he
Yeah,
heard about you, because you're actually doing it. He heard about you because you're not out there saying, hear me, you're out there doing. That's the
yeah.
difference. And I think it's
Hmm.
great. So, well, thank you for, I know you're super busy and you got stuff to do, but we want to thank
Yeah,
you
no
so much
worries.
for coming on. And we can't
Yeah,
wait to hear this music. Thanks for sharing that with us.
thank you.
Thanks, Martin.
Thanks, Martin.
Bye.
All right. Bye.